So this is cabin 5485. Just under the cabin number you've got a letterbox. That's where you'll find your Horizon magazine. You'll also find your cruise card on the day of embarkation, and then your cruise card to get into your room. Just tap it on there and the door will open. As you come into the room on the left hand side, that's where you need to put your cruise card. That puts power on in the room. And then on the right hand side you've got some hooks, and the door to the bathroom is on your left. On the left hand side you've got the temperature control for the room. Moving further into the room, because this is a 4-berth cabin, the first thing you come to is the bed. When you book your cruise, this can either be requested to be in a queen size or as a twin. Either side of the bed you've got a small bedside table, and then under the light fittings there's actually a USB port. Over to this side you've got the wardrobes, one with a full length mirror. In the wardrobe you've got life vests at the top, hanging space. You've got this one with shelves, and then this one there's more hanging space, and there's actually a safe. Moving further into the room, you've got the sofa, which makes into a bed at night time, and above you you've also got a hatch which makes into the bunk bed at night time. The cabin steward will come in and do that for you. So the cabin steward's been in and he's made up the beds for tonight, and there's 4 of us in this cabin. So the sofa's been made into a single bed, and then the bunk is pulled out of the ceiling above, and that's made into another single bed. One addition we've done to ourselves in the cabin, we've got these hooks cheap off Amazon. They're just magnetic and they stick to the ceiling. So what we've actually done, we've also brought a shower curtain, and we just put that up as a divider between the adult area and the kids area. So we've put the shower curtain up, and as you can see, between the double bed and the kids' bunk beds at the other side, it does just provide that little bit of privacy and makes it a bit more home-like. One thing to note, as you look into the TV, it does act as a bit of a mirror at night, unfortunately. But other than that, it's all good. Over on this side, you've got a desk with a chair, a mirror above. You've got shelving. You've got cupboard space below and a bin. More storage there. There's a phone where you can phone other cabins or reception, etc. And then if we look in this cupboard, we've actually got a small fridge which is empty when you get on board. We brought our own drinks on board. And then over to this side we've got the balcony, and we're on deck 5, so we are quite close to the sea. So we'll move out onto the balcony. We're currently docked in Haugesund. The door is really heavy because we're on deck 5. On the left hand side you've got a couple of reclining chairs and a small table. In front of you you've got 2 glass windows below the handrail, although they are quite difficult to see because there's a lot of sea spray on there. And then as we look over the side, right below this room, you've actually got the gangways where people are getting off. You know, it can be a little bit noisy at times, but we've not found it too bad. We've actually found it quite good on an evening or an afternoon, watching people coming back to the ship, finding out who's on time, who's late, etc. You've also got this shackle that hangs down. They do lower that down. It's not caused us a problem at all. Just maybe a little bit of banging in the morning or on an afternoon when they're sorting out the gangway, etc. So just looking towards the front of the ship, you've got quite a good view that way. As you can see, you've got the lifeboats there. You've also got part of the promenade deck where it sticks out, and then as we look to the back of the ship, you've got lifeboats again, but we're not actually overshadowed by any of them. So I imagine some of the cabins further down, the lifeboats actually do cause a bit more of a shadow. But on this one, you've got a really nice clear view. Under the main bed, there's a lot of storage. We've got all 4 big suitcases under there, lots of shoes under there. There's also a box that the cabin steward uses. So as we're looking under the bed, so obviously it's a bit dark under there, but you can see we've got plenty of shoes and 2 suitcases under this side. And under this side is a storage box for the cabin, and we've also got another couple of suitcases under there too. Moving into the bathroom, there's a couple of hooks on the back of the door. As you come into the bathroom, on the left hand side you've got a shower cubicle with plenty of storage space, and there is shampoo and shower gel in there. Up at the top of the shower you've also got a washing line which comes across so you can dry your swimming costumes, etc. In front of you you've got a sink with a lip mirror above. You've got the toilet, and then you've also got a couple of shelves, and then there's towels hanging, and there's plenty of rails for the towels.